The following Private Investigations Book Read Aloud podcast episode is being voiced over by model, actor, and writer Flora Sophia, who portrays PI character Christine Silva. LV55 Media LLC presents Private Investigations Read Alouds, a chronological scene-by-scene read-through of the Private Investigations Book 1 and Book 2 novel for the viewing community. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Christine's dining room table is scattered with notebooks, pens, pencils, and textbooks, among other items. Abrille, holding a pencil, flips through the pages of her textbook. Her tutor, Christine, continues typing on her laptop computer. After several moments, a slightly fidgety Abrille grins before speaking. Acho que eu finalmente entendi, Christine. Speaking in Portuguese. I think I finally got this, Christine. Christine, surprised, removes her reading glasses. É? You do? Então vamos ver, meu bem. Let's see, Mija. Abrille picks up her notebook and hands it to Christine before placing her elbows on the table and resting her chin in her hands. Christine, slightly squinting, is forced to put her glasses back on to review Abrille's notebook. Christine, nodding her head, smiles. Yep, looks great, Abrille. Christine's student bites her lip in excitement while making a fist. Yes! She blurts out in a confident tone, causing her and Christine to chuckle. When is your next text, Abrille? I've got a midterm in 2 weeks. Christine, still reviewing Abrille's notebook, finally looks towards her. Vamos fazer pequeno teste. Megan está indo para a faculdade e vai almoçar lá. Qual é a cláusula subordinada? Christine asks. Quiz time. Megan is going to the college and she's going to eat there. Which one is the subordinate clause? Abrille glances up towards the wall for several moments before looking back towards Christine and smiling. Vai almoçar lá, Abrille answers, again in a confident tone. She's going to eat there. Certo. Correct, Christine says before immediately asking Abrille another question. Quais são as partes de uma frase? All sentences are made of what two parts? Sujeito e predicado, Abrille answers. Subject and the predicate. Christine nods her head. Muito bem. Very good. Agora, o que é uma interjeição? Christine asks. Okay, Abrille, what's an interjection? It's, Abrille looks down at her book, then back towards Christine, who's anxiously awaiting her answer before becoming animated with her hands. Abrille, eu sei que você sabe a resposta. Me diz em português. Come on, Abrille, you can do it. Tell me in Portuguese. Abrille hesitates, then grins before confidently answering in Portuguese. É uma palavra ou frase na sentença que expressa emoção. It's a word or phrase that's thrown into a sentence to express an emotion. Muito bem. Agora me dê alguns exemplos. That's right. Now give me 3 examples. Abrille ponders for several moments, then smiles before speaking. Nossa, como você cresceu! Droga, esqueci meu almoço. Goodness, how you've grown! Damn, I forgot my lunch. Christine gets a surprised look on her face. What did you just say? Christine questions. I said, darn, I forgot my lunch. Abrille answers, causing them both to chuckle. That's what I thought, Christine utters, before they both hear the doorbell ring. I'll get it, that's probably Mom. As Abrille rushes off to answer the door, Christine stands and begins gathering all the items on the dining room table while hearing voices coming from the front door foyer area. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hi, Mija. You almost done? Abrille's mother, Imarahi, enters the kitchen dining room area followed by her husband, Francisco, holding a letter-sized envelope in his hand and his arm draped around his daughter's shoulder. Hi, Christine. Long time no see, Imarahi says, hugging Christine then exchanging kisses on the cheek with her. Hi, Imarahi. Hi, Paco. Christine reciprocates, then extends a friendly hug towards Francisco. Here you go, Christine. Francisco hands Christine the envelope, then looks toward his daughter and smiles. How's our student doing? He asks. She's doing great, Christine responds, placing the envelope on the table. And from what I can tell, passing all her tests and staying on top of all her homework. Francisco smiles, looking towards his daughter. Well, thanks to her tutor, he states. Abrille chuckles before speaking in Portuguese. Obrigada mesmo, Christine. Yeah, thanks, Christine. De nada, meu bem. Christine answers. You're welcome, mija. Christine folds her arms across her chest while speaking to Imarahi in Castilian Spanish. ¿Qué tal tu salud, Imarahi? How's your health, Imarahi? ¿Todo bien? Imarahi answers. It's fine. Hice mis últimos exámenes y el doctor me dijo que estoy muy bien. I just finished the last of my tests and the doctor told me that I'm doing really well. Qué bien. That's great, Christine remarks, causing Imarahi to chuckle. Lo que no me gusta es no poder comer algunas cosas y tener que ejercitarme más, Imarahi continues. The only thing I dislike now is I can't eat certain foods and he wants me to exercise more. No va a ser tan malo. It's not going to be that bad, Christine answers, forcing Imarahi to smirk. Yeah, look who's talking over there, Miss Skinny as a rail. Imarahi chimes, causing everybody to laugh and chuckle, watching Christine unfold her arms and look down at herself. Hey, come on. I've gained a few pounds over the last several years. Imarahi scoffs and shakes her head, looking up and down at Christine. I'd sure like to know where. Paco, can you believe what she just said? Imarahi chimes, causing everybody in the room to laugh again. I've got to go use the restroom, Abrille says, before exiting the dining room. Francisco slightly clears his throat before asking his question. So, Christine, how are Megan and Lisa getting along? Christine, having been anticipating the question, calmly answers. So far, so good. They're kind of feeling their way through this whole process. Francisco nods his head before continuing. Does Derek know yet? And have you and Derek had a chance to talk about all this? He asks. Christine nods her head. Yeah, he knows. And he's real happy for Megan. Christine briefly chuckles. Although he didn't miss the opportunity to remind me again, I should have showed Megan her adoption papers years ago. Have they met their birth mother yet? Imarahi asks. Megan hasn't. Though I think Lisa may have, Christine answers. Francisco frowns before speaking. How do you feel about all this, Christine? Christine takes a deep breath while looking towards the floor before looking at Francisco again. Would you believe? Kinda nervous. On one hand, I want them to find her, but on the other hand, I want the two of them to really get to know each other first. We understand, Christine, Francisco says. Just know we're here for you and Megan. Anything you need, let us know, okay? Christine smiles. Thanks, Paco. I personally called Sandra to let her know she and Lisa are welcome to our home anytime, and anything they need, don't hesitate to ask, Imarahi says. Thanks, you two. Just as Christine hugs both Imarahi and Francisco, Abrille enters the dining room grinning. Is it okay if I stay over tonight, Christine? Abrille asks. Sure, if it's okay with... Imarahi immediately interrupts Christine from speaking. No, mija, you don't even have extra clothes with you. I can borrow some of Nicole's, Abrille counters, forcing Imarahi to shake her head while interrupting Abrille from speaking again. No, mija. Gather all your belongings. We're going home. Besides, where's your car? Imarahi asks in a somewhat short tone, causing Abrille to sigh. I forgot. It's been repaired. Abrille, how were you gonna get to school tomorrow? I was gonna ask Nicole or Mario to... Francisco, smirking, interrupts his daughter from speaking. As you can still tell, Christine, this is our forgetful one, he says in a sarcastic tone, causing Imarahi and Christine to giggle, looking towards Abrille, causing her slight embarrassment.
To learn more about San Aquino and the many other characters involved in these mysterious, intriguing, suspenseful, and coincidental fiction stories, purchase a copy of Private Investigations, Book 1 and Book 2, in one volume by visiting Dorrance Publishing, available both in softcover and ebook formats. Also available at Amazon Books and Barnes & Noble.